you guys do?
Manhole, blowhole, 69th Street, in Rim Court.
I want to do the blowhole.
Yeah, because I want to hear Josh talk like I want to hear Sheila.
All right. Gotta meet her.
So you go walk up to the blowhole, and yes, it's nautical theme. The sign has like two fishermen on both sides, where the hinges come, and then there's a big whale in the back. And you go in, and it is a nautical theme.
Is it a sperm whale?
Sure, it is a nautical theme bar. They got booths, they got tables, they got a whole bunch of like fishermen paraphernalia, all this kind of
buoys.
stuff. Yes, buoys,
bobbers, and buoys, bobbers, and
ballast.
Fishing net?
You mean bags of sand? Bags of sand?
Fishing?
Fishing nets.
There would be nets and
we're talking about this bar in the red light district, and I'm thinking of Red Lobster's interior.
Yes, it's exactly
what it is.
We can do ballards. I mean, those we can sit on them.
Can there be a stuffed were shark?
Sure.
Oh,
that's illegal.
Like in the corner.
No, you can't eat them.
Only if you ate
were
it.
rats. You can. As far as I know,
are were sharks protected?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
I would imagine not.
Can I order a drink that's like the really tall drink and a thing with an umbrella?
Yes. And one of the things is that they definitely have a fish bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The drinks in a fish bowl.
So you see over the main person working the counter is this female orca person. And they're like, oh, come on over.
She's from Maine.
Why is she not a beluga?
What can I do for you?
what can I do?
You could just talk to me a little bit more.
What do you want, honey?
The tallest drink you have. Fruity though.
Oh yes, we can do something special. And she starts making this big ass drink. It takes her a little bit, and she kind of looks at the rest of you. It's like, oh, what are y'all doing here? Shake, 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 shake.
That's the picture in the book.
Yeah, it's not a good picture.
What is it? I want to see the orca.
It's a vaguely sexual orca picture.
Well,
it's an orca lady who's like topless.
Is that an orca lady?
That's an orca lady.
What's her feet like?
Yeah, she has hooves.
No, those are boots. She's got little toe. You can see her toenails. It's a.
Well, why the hell does she have toenails?
I was thinking she's wearing like a holster top or something like that. She is not.
Halter top?
No, you wear whatever they want.
A holster top would be impressive, though.
They're called the Darfellow.
Look at these guns.
And so she gives you your drink, Vez. It's as tall as you.
Hell yeah! I stand up on my chair and start drinking it.
Yeah.
It's a skinny one.
Yeah, it's a skinny one.
So it's really only like if you poured it into a glass, it'd only be like Philistine, but because it's just like
I think
so
it'd be
tall.
great if you didn't drink it and so you're just bathing in it.
Okay.
You were in the middle of your quest. What are you doing stopping to drink and all that?
I like novelty drinks.
She looks to you, DeMarco, and she's like, what do you want to drink?
Milk.
What would you recommend?
6 on the beach.
Yeah, but what do you recommend to drink?
Although I wouldn't recommend having sex on the beach.
There's a lot of sand.
I'll have one of those, I guess.
All right. And she starts making it.
Okay.
And she gives it to you. What about you there, spidery boy?
I am working on overcoming my material needs.
Oh, boy.
She has just what you need.
Exactly. Oh, okay. Well, here's a little umbrella then.
Thank you.
How about you, furry boy?
Fuzzy navel.
Well, you already got one of those.
I hate this bar.
And she makes you one and gives you. It's like, oh, what about you there?
I'll have a sea breeze, man.
No problem. She makes you all these drinks and goes takes care of other patrons, I guess.
Yeah, can I like?
I'm like, yeah, because DeMarco's just like looking around.
What do we
do?
What do we say? What do we do? Oh God, what do we do?
I'm sniffing for gold.
I'm sniffing for gold.
Is there a basement? Is there a basement? I want to find the basement door.
Can I? While she's out,
You're the sneakers.
Yeah, actually, I will do that. I will drink my fuzzy navel. And I have no idea what's in a fuzzy navel, but I'm sure Bug likes the name, so he likes the
peachy
drink.
flavored.
Yeah, it's peachy flavored.
Sounds good, actually. Yeah, and then I'll slink off.
All right, roll a prowl, right?
That sounds correct.
Yeah.
I don't know how to play this game. When do we roll dice?
We need dice.
Ooh, 2 3s and 2 1s. I blew out all my 6s earlier.
Yeah.
A little tipsy there, bug boy.
You don't know what's in that fuzzy navel, but
Peach schnapps and orange juice.
Hypnol.
Peach schnapps and orange juice? That sounds nice.
It's very delicious.
It's not bad.
Fuzzy navels are good.
So you're looking around, and Bug probably doesn't drink very much. No. And it hits you a lot quicker than you think. It's such a lightweight.
I've been drugged.
Yeah, exactly. The first time.
I start to saunter away to go look for it.
Yeah.
And then I turn right back around. Vez, I've been drugged.
Oh, and Sheila.
You named this character.
No, I didn't.
No, Chris named him.
Oh, Chris
Or
named
named her.
Sheila looks to you guys and is like, oh, he not really a drinker?
Nah, he's a wimp.
Oh, you should sit down, boy. And she puts her fin hand on you to sit you back down.
It's like web fingers.
Yes, flipper. Yeah,
a flipper.
almost.
Beat you down.
There's fingers, I
Yes,
feel,
yeah,
but
yeah,
there's
yeah.
webbing.
Are they
Right.
Yeah, it's like web.
It's like Abe Sapien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Well-
will sit down.
But I want to sneak now.
Okay.
Well, because I Vez will look over beyond, he stood up to drink. and he's
right.
Over and seeing if there's any sort of cellar door or something.
Survey?
God damn it.
Do you have any of that?
We have 2.
All right.
Oh, 3 and 2. I fall over the side of the bar.
The single most successful final heist.
I know.
I do have 2 dots in prowl. Should I try and
Hold
steal
on,
it?
I gotta do this. So you're standing up, you're looking around,
Oh, yeah.
and yeah, you're kind of tipsy as well, and your stare kind of looks upon Sheila's bosom for a while, and she's like, "Hey, now,
Excuse you. Get your boobs out of my face.
we don't run a business like that, and if you're interested, you should buy me a drink."
Oh, I'm so confused with this whole sentence. 1, you don't do this kind of business, but if I'm interested, I should buy you a drink. Which is it? Do you do
and she
any
owns a
business
bar. Why do you need to buy her
Also, get your boobs out of my face.
You're the one that's staring.
I like to imagine while you keep screaming it.
Yes,
His
yes.
face is still face.
I'm just trying to imagine whale boobs. What the whale boobs actually look like.
Well, she's clothed, so
Wearing a halter top.
Sheila, I have to apologize for my compatriots. They aren't much. They don't get out much. And
I'm out all the time.
oh gosh,
drunk vest.
I wish I could go back in time and remember my scientist name when I was a professor of goblinology.
Dr. Clangley.
Yes. Sheila, I'd like to apologize for my compatriots. They don't get out much, and they're not really used to, civilized society. And you're trying to run a nice place here, and they're kind of making a mess of it.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, I'm Dr. Clingley, professor of goblinology.
What? What? Are you running? Oh gosh, are you running experiments here? I'm
No, not
interested
so
in that.
many. No. It's just we were. Well, you're probably familiar with the business next door,
Oh yeah.
and there's some unnatural things that happen there, and we felt like in the best interests of Goblin Society, we needed to check in and see that nothing immoral was happening in regards to goblins and goblinoids. And so we decided to come back over here and just relax a little. And I'm sorry that my friends have made that hard for the rest of your patrons.
Oh, I guess go ahead and sway. Yeah, sway.
5442.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Well, just keep them under control and
Sure. You know what would really help? The goblins, they're used to being in kind of underground conditions. Do you have a basement? We could just go down there and kind of resettle and calm everybody down before we move on.
I need to be underground.
So many lights!
Can that be an assist?
it could be assist. You would roll. I guess you can roll sway then, Vez.
There we go.
Well, Vez has to. Is this for an
Vez
assist?
is swaying to
Yeah.
assist.
I have nothing in sway.
Roll 2d6 and take the lowest.
I need to be underground. 5 and 1.
All right. She's like, I usually store stuff down there, but
She's turning Irish.
yeah, I know.
Go on, talk. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah. Well, you can go on down, but I'll have my partner follow you around.
Yeah, sure. No problem at all.
And so she calls over another whale person, and it's a bigger person. It's a male orca.
A male whale.
Male whale.
His name's Willie.
There we go.
He works for free.
Damn. They take you downstairs. It's just a storage area. There's a lot of barrels and crates. There's a couple small seats, or like a small table and a few seats. And Willie's just like, well, what do I need?
Well, the goblins need to scurry around, but I'll make sure they don't get into anything. That's just how they do. They scurry.
All right.
I'm scurrying.
And then we'll settle down and we'll probably do a little goblin chant. And then they'll be right as rain.
You're going to order some drinks?
Actually,
Or
do
some
you have bar food?
appetizes?
Yeah, appetizes.
Okay. We got fried...
Yes.
Okay. I'll go get some. Yeah, exactly.
Hush puppies.
Oh, hush puppies, yeah.
Calamari.
That's what I was thinking, but I didn't know what the fantasy squid
Just
Probably calamari.
Well, it's from Tentacles of Mind Flayers.
Oh, Willie goes upstairs real quick, and what do you guys do in the basement?
Look for gold.
scuttling.
I have no idea what I'm looking for.
I don't either. But I bet if we survey, would that be what we're trying to do here?
Yeah, probably a survey. Who's doing what?
Who's got a survey?
I've got 2 survey.
I got no survey.
I got no survey.
Mine.
No, I've got 1 survey.
Filthy mongrel.
Well,
You could also do a...
You put yours up here.
I got 1 in hunt. That hunt doesn't do nothing.
Appreciate it.
Survey is like gathering information from around you.
I do have
Hunting
one
is
survey.
like knowing specifically what you're looking for.
I can see if there's any ghosts around.
gather information about opportunities or exploits.
It's been a while since I punched a ghost, which has been
Survey.
never.
I have 2.
Roll them.
So how you doing? What are you doing?
Nose to the ground, sniffing for gold.
Smells like sweat.
4 and 1.
So we can assist, yeah? That'd be 2 stress.
It'd be 1 stress.
And we have to succeed on the roll?
No. Amber would just get another die.
Oh.
I tried it separately and got nowhere. So
What'd you get?
Uno.
Okay, well, we'll come back to that in a second.
No, I didn't fail. It's just I didn't do very good.
I mean, I could see if there's any ghosts there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Tinkering is not going to help, and it's the only thing I'm really good at.
Should we just say what Vez finds first?
I think this is.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I think the ghost thing is what DeMarco and him are doing.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm watching these guys sniff for gold,
I have a very
which
good
is
nose.
really goofy.
Okay, Vez, you sniff for gold.
Gold smells like gold.
I guess so. So you sniff around.
And worm farts, I guess.
Warm fart.
I mean, it is weird.
You don't know
They're
the
not
people
human,
first.
so who knows how they perceive smell.
Gold
Yeah.
is very limey.
Well, it's like dogs.
Right.
Like dogs can tell
Right.
things from a smell.
Yeah.
You smell a metal scent, but it's underneath a giant crate. And as you're like, oh, there's something here, Willie
Oh, yeah, Free
Willie
Lily's
comes
here.
down
Willie cometh.
with yes, Willie cometh with a big old thing of calamari.
Yeah.
And he looks at you, or especially since you were also looking around, and you probably have moved some barrels around. And he's like, oh, what are you doing there, eh?
The goblins like to eat on the ground, as is their culture. I'd prefer just to have a barrel to kind of sit this on and not eat off of the ground because, you know.
We got a table right there.
I'm so sorry, Willie. I'll put this barrel right back. I didn't realize. Sorry. My oversight.
Well, you'll be paying for this right now, I would assume, eh?
For the platter? Oh, yeah. Here you go.
Coin.
Wait, no way! That is ridiculous.
Oh, it's for the drinks, too.
That is a crazy amount of money.
That
for
is a
me out.
crazy amount of
That's
money.
for your one.
Fine, take my flipping coin.
We could take it from
That'd
the
be
crew.
best calamari ever.
Do you have it?
We have 3 in the crew sheet.
Yeah.
That should be succulent.
Okay, we all got drinks. Take it from the crew.
Yeah, okay. The cruise is going to wind up broke at the end.
Who cares? We are the crew.
Con game.
Yeah. And so, you settle up with Willie. He gives you the side eye, and he's like, well, I'll just be right over here waiting for whatever you need.
Okay. Wait, did you say need or nude?
Need.
Okay.
He just stays down
You
here.
just stay down here.
I need
Well, he's babysitting us.
Yeah.
Do we
Yeah.
wanna- Can he look for ghosts now, or you want?
If you want to.
Yeah, I mean,
For the guy.
Well,
I don't.
sure, why
I
not?
don't care.
I'm eating calamari, I guess. It's a calamari party.
The way I'm rolling, the odds of me finding one are pretty slim. But
If you
It's a
wanna
good
look at it, let's
calamari,
go
Josh?
for it.
I think so.
Okay.
Because they're nautical themed.
Delicious.
It's their specialty.
Yeah, sure.
What
Seafood.
Whales do eat.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I ate everything.
yeah.
I eat a man.
yeah, man eater.
I began just looking around to see if there's any wandering spirits with my sight. You know,
Don't mind him. He's just doing his religion.
That's all true. That's all very true. All right, here we go.
It's true compared to the people who were screaming.
I got a 6.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
sweet.
All right. What
Thanks
does
the
this look,
gods.
what does this look like?
Yeah, I mean, I just begin, concentrating on the spirit plane until
Okay.
I see some random pirate-themed ghost go walking through here or something. I don't know.
So the thing is, you don't see a pirate ghost. You do see a whole bunch of spirits, actually.
They're all over the place.
They're actually all over the place, yeah.
They've all been eaten by the orcas because they're killer whales.
And a lot of them look more scoundrel-esque, you could say. They more look like rogues and thieves and cut purses and stuff like that. And there's a lot of them. I guess sometimes you probably see how they look after they're dead, probably in a way. Like some of their spirits reflect their final form.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like not a lot of them, a few of them that reflect this way all have burn marks.
Burn mark.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is funny. It's super funny. I like
Wait.
it.
A place where everybody's got burn marks.
Uh-huh.
Oh, some of them that their souls
the red light
reflect.
district.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Are they halflings?
There's probably a couple.
There's a few.
They're not predominantly halflings.
There's 2 different occasions when people were burned, and it's not probably the one you're thinking of.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the halfling. I think
halfling,
of the
Skittles.
Thieves Guild. Skittles. We burned his.
Did we burn something down
Oh
here?
gosh, there were 3 occurrences then.
Well, the inn was burned down, too.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of occurrences.
We burned a lot of things.
In the red light district
Yes.
specifically?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
burnt down a lot.
The blue whatever it was burned
Yeah.
out.
Yes.
Blue Bulls
Blue
burned.
Bull
There's-
was burned. Skittles was burned. And
Yeah.
that was in the red light district.
The
There was a-
Thieves Guild
I was thinking
was
specifically the Thieves
burned
Guild
as
that
well.
we burned.
yeah, but the Thieves Guild was in the Guildhouse district.
No, it was in the red light
What
district.
place
Was
did that
it?
help?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one place where we like burned down, and I was.
It is like a horrible massacre.
And then, like,
where
there
Yeah,
was,
that
like-
was season 2. Yeah.
Yeah, that
There's there's a lot of burning of people in the red light
There's
district.
a church that we
Well, I was
burned
going to
down.
say we burned some churches
Yeah.
too.
But
Yeah.
these people didn't all die right here. Is it odd? Do I find it odd that they're all here and here?
You assume most of them died here or
Died.
in this general area.
the more I think about it, it's like the more. Wow, we burned a lot.
Yeah,
of things.
yeah. It's like only 2 or 3. No, there was a lot.
I guess I'll look for the least unfriendly of them and try and strike up a conversation.
Least okay. Yeah, it's some kind of burnt human.
Some kind of burnt
Human.
human.
So you start mumbling in the corner. Luckily, you
Yes.
got 6. Willie is not paying heed to you. So
And
yeah.
I'm probably fondling my holy symbol,
Yes.
which is a skull with flame on it, and doing this old
So yeah,
Yeah.
you approach the spirit.
Do I talk to spirits in
Yeah.
like a spirit language?
I don't know. Do you?
It doesn't seem to me like you'd just be going around talking out loud. I mean, I'm assuming there's some sort
Up
of
to you.
communing that. So I'm probably just like chanting, but the spirit and I are because we're talking mentally.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah. Sure.
Otherwise, everybody else would just hear half the conversation. You know,
Just his
we
religion. It's just his religion.
Just-
He's praying.
Hey, how are you doing there? You look like you have came to an untimely death.
yes.
Well,
Yes, I
what?
have.
What? I don't know how many questions I get to ask or how this works.
You got 6. Just keep on going.
All right. Well, I just wasted that one. Well, it was a statement, really. I didn't ask a
No,
question.
but I mean,
Yes. So why are all of these spirits here?
we were all burnt.
We are looking for a source of infinite gold. Have you seen that?
He looks at you very strangely.
Anyone coming through getting gold?
He's like, it was always a thief's dream to have infinite gold, but I've never seen something like that.
Just to clarify in my own mind, so we see 3 possible places on the map?
Yep.
So this could possibly not be one at all. It could just be a glitch from my poor sewing. For the listeners
Yeah.
at home, Josh shrugged. has he seen any activity in this vicinity dealing with large amounts of gold?
Well, when I was alive, I and others would move a lot of gold. You know, when successful during those heists, during those jobs, get paid well.
Not the kind of gold I was talking about. Apparently it wasn't specific enough.
But recently, no, I've not seen a lot of gold pass through here.
Well,
Of course, I've been dead, and so have all my other comrades and emotions around.
Yes. Can I only talk to him, or can I talk to any of them?
You could try talking to other ones.
I'm going to try and motion to the rest of the group that I'm not really getting anywhere. And if you have any suggestions on things to ask to talk to these spirits about.
Has he ever heard of anything that produces infinite gold?
Mm-hmm.
Also, what's in that box that I sniffed?
That's a good question. Both are good questions. I will post both of them.
He has no idea about the infinite gold.
Not even legends.
There's always tales, but nothing ever concrete, especially for him.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, this box over here.
Yeah, so he's just like, well, I guess that's one way of hiding it, he says.
What was the thing that is over there that they have hidden?
Well, I don't know if they've hidden it, but that used to be the entrance to the Old Thieves Guild before it was burnt down.
The entrance to the Old Thieves Guild. How long ago was this?
Time moves differently when you're dead, but it has to be years.
Years. But the entrance could have still been there.
Probably.
Have you seen anyone come in and out of that entrance in some time?
Oh, yeah.
Recently?
Oh, yeah. Almost every day.
Almost every day.
Almost every day, you say.
When was the last time someone came out? Was it earlier on this day?
Time's weird, especially when you can't see.
You're
the
dead in
sun.
a basement.
Yeah.
Not helpful. So the people that are coming out, what do they look like?
All shapes and sizes.
Would they be scoundrels and cutthroats, or?
Most of the time, they look like religious folk, wearing robes, different breeds.
Religious folk. That seems odd, but the Thieves Guild is no longer there. I mean,
Well, probably doing something with it, but who knows?
Interesting.
But I think I've talked enough. I rarely I've actually never ran into anyone that could see and talk with me. Any chance you could help me go?
Well, what I would love to help you go. What assistance may I provide you in your passing?
You would know from Rudy Joss and stuff like that.
All right, yes. I will commune and figure out what he needs to be sent on his way.
Yep.
Praise. He always wanted the approval of a father figure.
Maybe.
With long fingers. Yes, I will, to the best of my ability, send him from this horrible place.
You do it.
And I will explain to everybody else.
Well, Willie's still down there, so it might be kind of hard.
Right.
I mean, we do well. I don't think we're not on a score yet, so I don't know that we have far-speaking amulet, but that would help.
No, we just gather around close.
Huddle.
Yeah.
Are you huddling in front of Willie?
Yeah.
And we are.
All right,
We're gonna do a goblin chant.
Goblin chant.
Or we can.
That sounds like a group action of Prowl.
All right, I'll lead it.
How are we gonna?
Follow my lead.
We're gonna hide our group huddle right in.
You're playing it cool for somehow.
Well, like I said, it's a goblin chant, which we had talked about.
Yeah.
And so we're all going to gather together. And
I need to calm down. I need my support. I need my support group right now.
Are you sure you don't want me to lead it?
I have a 3 in Proud, you 4.
I have 4.
It's for stress,
well, okay,
remember.
but I mean, what I'm saying is I don't know that this needs to be a group action because we.
If you all want to get
we
together.
don't need to hide it though because we told Willie that
I want to roll.
It's going to happen.
I want to do a group prowl.
But you're going to screw you over so hard.
But if you're going to speak in common, it's not much of a. He'll be able to tell what's being talked of.
Do we have to get in the huddle, or can we be?
I don't know.
Can we go to the bathroom? Can we just go to
us at once?
Yes.
Can we just go to the bathroom and talk this out without having to worry about Will?
I have to pee now.
That calamari is slithering out of my butthole.
God,
you're the fucking worst. Basically, what we're trying to do is we're trying to convey information in a way that hides it in front of Willie.
Right.
Can Can we pass notes to each other?
I don't know how to write.
Do we have
No, I
thieves'
do.
cat? I mean, we're members of a.
Otherwise, I can pretty easily distract Willie and the
You
four
could
of
do
you can
that.
talk.
Yeah, you could do that as well. Whichever way.
Or one of us could, or four of us could play the ruse, and one of us can examine the hidden door.
Right now, Toombs is the only one who knows
right now
about it.
Tombs
That's
only.
true.
Right, yeah.
What's more fun? Gathering around in a circle and yelling and trying to get the information to pass. Or all 5 of us go to the bathroom because, as Chris put it, the calamari is slithering out of our buttholes.
I like that one.
I really
What's
don't.
in this calamari? What did you fry it in? Was it olive oil wrecks my intestines?
I want my coin back. This hurts my butt.
Especially when I'm still mentally picturing the giant kraken.
Yeah, right.
Calamari.
Can
It used to be kraken. I said kraken.
Yes.
Sorry.
Putting the Kraken.
it's kind of hard to make a plan for this because
Willie's right.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, this is already us in a circle.
Hello, how are we going to...
Exactly.
Well, now that I have information, maybe I could make meaningful eye contact. Not that meaningful of eye contact. With Iora.
Yes!
And, sort of gesture towards Willie.
Yeah.
And just hope you don't try and kill him.
All right.
Ira will walk up to Willie.
Okay.
And try this pickup line.
Okay.
Hey, big whale boy.
Willie, you look like you have a lot of pips and prowess. Do you see anything here you'd like to wreck?
Wow.
Hips and wrong.
Wow.
It's super smooth. It's super smooth.
It's-
I guess
big move.
roll a sway, huh?
Uh-huh.
Can you grab me a Gatorade or a water? Whatever's in there.
5, 4.
Okay. Willie kind of picks up what you're putting down and starts...
Kinda.
You're probably not quite his type.
Yeah, sure.
Not enough blowholes.
That's right. We don't need to role play this out, but he will...
Good.
He will kind of feel you out in conversation, see if there's chemistry.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll be flirty and just enough to occupy him
Right.
for 5 to 10 minutes.
Right.
Which I should be able to do.
Are they all frozen?
Yeah.
If I built this character to do anything.
All right. So you see Iora talking up Willie. And so what do you four do?
Yeah, we'll do the huddle.
All right. Huddle.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will explain quickly and succinctly. So the ghost was telling me about this old fire, and then there's a thieves guild apparently, and this was an entrance, and there's apparently an entrance right under that barrel.
The one I sniffed.
And yes, and people are coming in and out of it frequently. He thinks on a daily basis, at least.
All right.
I'm going in.
We had to kill Willie.
As opposed to Free Willy. It's the worst sequel ever.
I'm going in.
So you're just going to go for it?
I'm going to go for it.
All right. Roll prow.
I got a 6 that time.
All right. So you quietly move the crate away, right?
Yeah, I
And
just, I disappear from the huddle.
Yeah, well, I was still talking. And you guys all look over, and the crates has already moved. And yeah, underneath the crate there is a metal trapdoor or hatch or whatever, metal hatch.
Okay.
And you can easily open it, and there is a ladder that goes downwards.
I'm down.
Down there is like this. It's like kind of like a common room, but it looks like it's seen better days. But there's a few tables and chairs, and then there's a door that is down just on one of the walls. There's a lot of charred wood.
Like they've been on fire in the past.
Yeah. It looks like someone has definitely reinforced it, though.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's where I was going. I'm not a tiny man.
No.
Are my friends following me?
I don't know.
Can I tinker a smoke bomb? I mean, I'm carrying one in my bandolier.
Yeah, you just have the bandolier.
Yeah.
You
So
just use it.
this is a bad idea. I'm not very good at sneaking.
Well, I mean, Ira has no idea what's happening right now.
Yeah, I'm out of this conversation.
Also, if you keep on going, you will engage the score.
So you're saying in the next 15 minutes you don't want us to start the score?
No, I'm just letting you know. If you're like, we're going down, it's like, well, I'm going to have you roll the engagement.
Like, if we know this is the spot to get in,
Yeah.
we can come back at night or whenever Willie's not here.
Yeah, but Bug just dropped down.
Right.
I can drop back up.
Levitation.
I'll stick my head over the hole and say, are we doing this now?
I'll look up. I mean, okay, I guess I'll climb.
I guess we should have asked the question if there was anybody in that room downstairs.
No, there wasn't.
Now that we know what this is directly where we need to go.
And how convenient that your establishment is right next to this establishment.
Yeah, I'll head back up.
I guess, couldn't we do some kind of prep at the moment in the regard of like, we know it's in the cellar of this place, right?
Right.
Is there, could I well, one of us, I mean, I couldn't survey. I don't have any survey. Like any entrance points to the basement that would be, easier to get to, like a small window at the top of it or something like that.
So,
Egress.
Like
yeah,
a storm sewer,
Yeah.
storm
yes,
cellar.
For this basement, no. It's inside the establishment. And you did notice when you're going down to the basement, there is a back door.
So our plan right now, as it stands, is to wait until they close and break in later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
That,
ninja ogres.
that also gives us time to, like, when we have flashbacks, to have like
Stuff.
that time
like
that
a
we could
window
have
to be
done.
like, oh yeah, I thought of this ahead of time.
Yeah. Whereas if we did it right now,
We don't have.
fictionally, there's nothing that we could really flashback that could help us.
Not much.
But I mean, also apart from flashbacks, it gives us time to actually prepare.
Yes.
And like get a map of the sewer system, or like,
Yeah.
there's probably somewhere that has information about the old thieves guild or whatever.
Yeah.
So you go back up. I'm guessing you put the hatch down, put the crate
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
And Willie's not quite your type.
Well, it's good chatting with you.
Yeah.
Buddy.
So,
Champ.
All right, everybody, it's time for our goblin chant.
All right. Ready, everybody?
Okay, go.
And then Vez just starts singing ABCs in Goblin.
Wait, does the goblin language have an ABC song?
Yeah.
something like that.
It goes like,
Sing it.
egg, blah, dog, beat, yeah.
That's really good.
That's so much better than what I ever come up with.
Now everybody together.
Everybody,
1, 2,
everybody at the Goblin University.
I'm so calm and happy now. I can go back upstairs.
Willie's like, oh, you need to leave now. And I'm guessing you guys could leave. So do you do anything else like in preparation before you roll the engagement roll?
We will.
Well, you have some minutes so we can get through some of it right
Can I
now.
make a comment on how I'm impressed that this establishment put up with this weird goblin bullshit
Yeah.
for so
We
long?
did pay out the ass.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Literally.
true.
Yeah, we gave a
That's
coin.
true. That's
I'm not sure. I'm not gonna rob them when we come back at night.
Oh, I'm gonna rob
I'm
them.
going to take my
yeah.
coin back. You
Take
bet.
one coin, and Willie can shove it.
Anyone have any prep actions in mind?
Yes.
As I'm like
Alright.
walking out the place, I'm gonna study everything. Like if it's like dark in here and we don't know where we're gonna, like if we trip over some stuff, yada yada yada.
I'm
All
gonna, on our way back up, I'm gonna look at the lock on the back door, see what kind of situation we're looking at there.
Regular lock.
Basically, I'm memorizing the layout.
Yeah,
of the-
go ahead and roll study, Viz.
I have nothing in study. I thought it was shit. So I took roll 2 and take the lowest. I was gonna fuck us up later.
Yep.
Yeah, because I rolled a 1 as my lowest.
Oh, man.
What's your other load?
A 3.
Okay, wow. I've been adding stuff to clocks, which I'll reveal next time. And Bug, you see it's just a regular lock.
Oh, nothing crazy.
No.
I would like, now that we know it's the Old Thieves Guild,
Yep.
I would really like to find some information about the Old Thieves Guild.
Okay. Where do you go? What do you do?
These really cool people blew the shit up.
Yeah.
Library
Like-
montage.
Right. Like the microfilm reader, and it's like stuff sliding by, like looking at old books.
But the best information would probably come from thieves now.
Give like a sexy wink to the librarian. Wink. And then the montage cuts to me in the library bathroom with the calamari, and then we get back.
Sweating.
It's
It's
slithering.
sweating. Yes.
Gross.
That sounds like a study.
But yes, I mean, literally everybody I know is a thief, except for maybe Blundy.
yeah.
I mean, so there's that.
Yeah, I was like, you could go talk to thieves instead.
Yeah. Sure, let's go talk to thieves. Like old thieves.
Right.
Like crusty ass old thieves.
I have a suggestion.
Okay.
The Hidden Dagger was actually the culmination also of the Old Thieves Guild and Old Assassins Guild.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you make a jail visit?
Yeah, a jail
Yeah.
visit.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
That's solid.
Oh, sucks that you're in here. What's your deal, man? Like,
Yeah.
where you from?
So yeah, you go to the jail.
To visit the gang that hates us?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I'm sure they'll give reliable information.
We'll find out.
Pose as somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'd have to do.
Could be their lawyer.
Oh, yes.
I mean, this probably sounds like a sway. What this whole thing?
Yeah, the whole thing's gonna be a sway.
Yep.
I need a good lawyer name. Help me out. Like a shady lawyer.
Oh, well,
Vanderbilt.
Flanderbilt?
Vanderbilt.
I like Flanderbelt
Yeah.
better.
Vanderbilt.
Built.
Yeah.
B-I-L-T.
Yeah.
Doug Freedom.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's real good.
Here to
What?
fight for your freedom.
Yeah.
You being treated badly by the system? Call Doug Friedman. Doug
right.
Freedman.
Yes.
What?
Okay.
Doug
Under
Freedom.
Doug Freedom.
Doug Freedman. Or Doug Freedom. Yeah.
Freedom.
Freedom.
You have to spell
My bad.
Doug with D-U-G-G, though.
Yeah.
All right. So you go to Black Peaks Prison.
Okay.
Actually, we're kind of friendly with them, aren't we?
No.
I think we are
You're neutral.
I'm Doug
Black
Freedom.
Peak Prison. We are neutral with.
Yeah, so you go to Black Peaks Prison. Go ahead and roll sway.
We tried to drown him.
Really? Oh, nice.
6, 6, 5, 4.
Crits. All right. Awesome.
Does that mean I lose a stress?
It does.
Yes. Even though I think when I was reading the rules, it's not really supposed to work that way, but
Your
we're just
call.
doing that. Yeah. Because I think it's only supposed to do when you're doing a resist.
People really
whatever.
love Doug Freedom.
I'm into Doug Freedom now.
So yeah, you go in. You're
I'm more Doug Freedom than Iora right now.
You got the paperwork. You got the looks. The
Yeah,
guards
the-
just let you in. No problem.
The off the rack suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're really good. It looks like really good. Like you have a bald cap.
Yes.
But then you also have put a wig on
the top of the ball
on
cap.
top of the ball cap to make it look like
You're a balding man.
he's a
who's
balding
wearing
man who's wearing a
toupee.
wig.
You
I love it.
You get to call, or pretty much you're like I'm guessing you're saying you're here to represent, or you can just go and I'll
Yeah.
distract.
Who am I talking with?
Oh, who do you call?
I mean,
pretty much?
do I need to like get back to see them? Do I need to get
You just
I'm
say
back
I'm-
there.
yeah, you're back there.
You just pick an interrogation room and go, that's enough. I'm the lawyer.
Yeah. So I mean,
It's a random room.
who's the guy from the Hidden Dagger? What's their name? Ishtar.
That's his name.
Wow.
Sheldon.
Sheldon.
Sheldon Ishtar.
Hi, Sheldon. Doug Freedom here. I'm sure you've seen me from my signs around town, but I'm here to represent the Hidden Dagger and get you off from these phony and false charges.
Oh God, I'm glad you're here. I want to get the hell out of here.
What you want is freedom.
Yeah.
Doug Freedom.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Let's go talk.
All right.
It seems to me, Sheldon, that the Hidden Dagger has been unjustly and unfairly targeted by members of the Vanguard of Light.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. That's bullshit.
Well, I think what's going on here, Sheldon, is that the history of the Hidden Dagger gives you a bad reputation with these folks. You aren't the old members of the Thieves Guild. You're the current members of the Hidden Dagger.
That's
am I
right. That's right.
So why don't we get all this old history cleared off from you guys? That way you're not answerable for the crimes of the past.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
And you can walk free as a free man today, thanks to Doug Freedom.
I'm ready to be free, Doug Freedom.
So tell me, talk to me about all the Thieves Guild. Tell me about all the Thieves Guild stuff that we can just clear away. We'll just write up a statement to the Vanguard saying this is what the Thieves Guild was. We are not that.
Okay. Well, there's a lot. First of all, I was even part of the council.
You were part of the
I
council?
was not.
You were not.
No,
Okay, good.
no.
Yeah.
So I should be like innocent anyway.
Well, of course, Sheldon.
And well, I didn't set up any of those traps that killed people. I didn't make the place. What else do you want to know?
Well, I mean, where was the old Thieves Guild located?
Oh, well, now it's over or under this place called the blowhole.
Okay, sure.
At least the known entrance, the well-known entrance.
Okay, and are there assets from the old Thieves Guild that the Vanguard's trying to claim?
Maybe. I know there was a whole bunch of treasure that the lead had.
Oh, okay. Well, this is really good, Sheldon. This is really good because the Hidden Dagger doesn't want any part of this.
No.
We can use this as leverage. And what they call in the legal business leverage, Sheldon, is when we have something to trade to get the entire gang out of jail and back on the street.
Heck yeah, I want as much leverage as you can get me.
All right. Tell me what you can about where this treasure is located, and we'll send a freedom team down to get it.
Well, I know it's past the maze of doors to begin with.
Okay.
You know,
got it. Maze of doors.
The thing is, though, is it depends on which way you turn the handles. You can wind up in a completely different area depending on how you turn the handles.
Well, Sheldon, I'm going to need your help with this. The Freedom Team can't be turning the handles the wrong way.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably a good bonus. So the bonus will be he'll tell you how to get through the maze of doors. And that seems like a really good... You'll circumvent
a lot.
The first really big hurdle.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. And we talk for a while more.
You just fuck him over.
I'll actually slip him something that's contraband in jail. I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Maybe a Doug Freedom themed file or something.
Or a pin.
Yeah. And so that maybe they can get caught with that. And
Yeah.
Wow. You're an ass.
Doug
fuck the hidden dagger, man.
Doug Freedom dice.
Yeah,
Doug
too,
Freedom
yeah.
brand dice.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, so we've got that written down.
It's marked. It's marked. Definitely will help for the engagement rule. Anyone else want to do anything?
I'm just thinking about Doug Freedom's logo, and I know America doesn't exist, but it definitely is an American flag.
Too. That's what was in my head too.
An eagle.
Like your suit is red, white, and blue.
Oh yeah. I was thinking like a baby blue whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah, red, white, and blue. Would be good.
I was thinking his die, the 6 would be like an American flag with a DF on top of the flag.
Which is so bad to do, but yes.
Why is that so bad to do?
Well, I mean, if you're the defame, what do you call it on the flag?
I know you're. Yeah.
Oh,
I think it has
it's not a real flag.
It's not
right
a real
now.
flag.
Well,
That's the Doug Freedom symbol.
I know. You just took in this fantasy world where America doesn't exist.
Right. Doug Freedom thought of that image.
He's like, what's really bold?
Right.
Stripes. What's free? The stars.
Yes. Yep.
Hey, you know what? Let's just trap all of that in this.
And together.
And I like peppermint, so I want red and white stripes.
Red and white stripes. Yes.
Right.
I would like to find other exits out of the thieves.
All right. How do you do that? Take a big old Polar Pop slurp.
I'm open to ideas here. That was my pausing to think.
Well, maybe we could do what we did last time, where it's you're trying to find exits, I'm trying to find entrances, which could be the same thing.
That seems like a team. We work pretty well together.
Yeah, and so what I had in mind was basically we now know where at least one entrance is in the blowhole. So I was thinking that Vez would end up stalking somebody who came out of there, somebody who looks weak, maybe somebody who looks bookish, a thief in that kind of regard, and I was hoping to that thief would have a journal or a diary, and I would follow, this would be a week-long prep thing where I'm trying to figure out how often he goes in there and where he's going into stuff and
Are there living thieves going in here? Do we know that?
We know. I think we remember there's hooded figures. Or something
There's
like that.
religious people going in and out.
If Vez is going to do that, maybe Bug should focus on another thing. I mean, this prep stuff is pretty valuable. I'd hate for you both to tread the same ground.
Well, I was wondering if it would be we could get even more information if we both did the same. Otherwise,
Tell me how you do it, pretty much, and we'll figure it out.
You could find a person, watch them out, and then I could actually go in and scout out inside a little bit.
Or think about this, just as an idea. I don't want to take anybody's thunder, but you could stash some supplies inside.
Yeah,
we haven't gone all the way through it, obviously, but we have been in there a little bit, and you know how to get in and get out without leaving a trace because you've done it.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And then I could that's prime flashback material too, because
Yeah.
it's I don't have to say exactly what I left, but it's flashback nuclear bomb.
We have a suspicion of what the source of infinite gold is, but as characters in the game, do we have a way to gather up as much gold as possible? I mean,
no.
So should we prepare some means to transport a large amount of gold, or?
I mean, yeah, that makes sense to me.
Blundy.
Blundy.
I feel like Blundy and us are not tight.
Blundy and I are tight. We had a date.
Well, I was thinking of maybe we could involve one of the groups that we are friendly with, because I think they would see a source of infinite gold as a benefit to themselves. Also.
We could, because we do need to pull those strings, right, Josh?
Right.
We're pretty good with the Friendly Service League, and we're also pretty good with the Goblin Banks.
Goblin banks make
I
sense.
think Goblin. I was going to say, didn't we steal the worm from the goblin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But they don't know.
But we don't know that.
But yeah,
But
yeah,
we
but
don't know
that's
that.
that's another campaign. That's why I laughed. I just remember I was like, didn't we get that from?
Yes.
Well, they don't have to know about it. We could just, I mean, if we approach them and say, hey,
yeah.
We are looking to get a big score here. We're going to get a lot of gold, but we don't have a good way to transport it. Help us out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be work. That'd work. That'd be fine with me. I mean,
Okay.
it'd be like beneficial to them, and
Which would
us
be
and et cetera.
which would be a very bug thing to do, is try to get all the gold you can out.
That is true.
So who's going to the bank?
I bank there.
Okay. So
I bank with the goblin.
Hi, I've got an
I
account.
bank.
I'd like to talk to your manager.
I see here your CD rates are very competitive.
Yes. Well. I see. Mr. Mr. Nux.
Is that your only name you have?
I don't think he would use. He doesn't have a last name.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I don't think would use a pseudonym
You know,
with the Goblin
you
Banks.
could have had any last name you wanted.
He doesn't have a last name.
Nux, I would say Nux Sack.
Bugbears, they don't have family long enough for it to matter.
There you go. It's just a moment, and you see him go bring up a file, and they kind of. You can tell they're like surprised because they see the balance that they are carrying on you. They're like, oh yes, right this way, right this way. Do you need a washer?
Yes.
No, I will get you one. And they take you in the back, so you see all these lock boxes and all these tables and all these goblins going away counting and punching stuff into these weird mechanical things. And you go off to the right and you go into this very nice office. It's like leathers, and in my head it's like a lot of browns and greens and golds.
Okay.
But it's all like made of stone, like the room itself is. And there's this other goblin there, has a very long wispy goatee and very pointy ears. It's more pale green than a green. And he's like, here is the manager. I'll go get your water.
Yes, you will.
So this pretty old goblin looks at me and he's like, what do you need?
I'll talk in Goblin.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm going to be coming into a large sum of money here shortly, and I will I will need a way to transport it from the job site.
Well, and there's a folio that's passed onto the table, and he opens up the foil and he's like, what, more than your balance now?
With any luck.
Infinitely more.
I like that.
Should we plan for double this, or what kind of? Do you have any idea of how much and what collateral it will be in?
I believe it will be in gold. Lots and lots of gold.
Did you tent your fingers when you said that?
A little bit.
Well, I see. Well, we can have a armored carriage in Clydesdales come, unless you think we need something larger, or different beasts if you have anything in mind.
Something fast. But I think a armored carriage is a good step.
Something fast. We shall look into it.
I trust you.
Give you these 4 Mini Coopers.
Exactly.
Four Mini Coopers.
Is there other people that will be with you or anything like that? Do we need to arrange for additional transportation? And where shall we meet you?
I will have several co-workers. Also, lots of gold apiece.
We don't know all the possible locations of the exits. Is there any way we can
You could go to Vez later and
come
be
back
like,
and then do that part?
Yeah.
Can we say that we figured out?
yeah, so that's part of the flashback.
Because, I
Or
mean, I
part
don't
of
know for sure which exit makes the most
Right.
sense yet.
So when you mentioned that these other people have their old gold, it's like, are they all perhaps have it the same amount as you?
I would hope, for their sakes.
Do you happen to know if any of them are banking with us?
I don't think any of them have bank accounts.
Yeah, I'd probably hide mine. in
Well,
the board or something.
I would say afterwards they'll be opening bank accounts. Well, how many coworkers?
4.
We
Or
shall
five.
make sure then to have a different arrangement to accommodate all this, but we'll make sure of it. And so, out of character, I'm using up your guys' favor with the Goblin Bank Confederacy, and when the time comes, you'll get to describe what shows up.
Okay.
And it better be a lot.
Dragon.
It's a tank.
Dragon.
Like, it's definitely going to be more than one thing.
Carriage.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
A carriage. Okay.
And who knows if it's even a carriage at that point.
Dragon turtle.
I'll start thinking about it.
Yeah. Well, all right.
So 4 Mini Coopers and an armored carriage.
So for Vez, we're trying to figure out entrances and exits. And so his first thought is to track maybe somebody who he sees going in and out of something. He knows where the locations are now. Like we've got the blowhole has an entrance. Was there one?
There's a manhole.
There's the manhole, and then the corner of 69th and Rim Court.
Yeah, but that was just like there's nothing there. But
Yeah. So he'll take time. I know as we're preparing for this, I'm sure it's going to be weeks before we do this, and trying to see if he sees any reoccurring characters in these locations, like somebody who's obviously going in and out, and most of the time he's disguising himself as objects that are around.
Okay.
So one time he's in a barrel in the blowhole, and then when he's at the manhole, he looks like a construction worker. And then when he's on 69th and Rim Court, he's dressed up as a prostitute. Stuff like that. Of course, he's getting all of this dress-up stuff from Iora.
Oh my god.
Yes. Hey, Iora.
Yeah, exactly. I need to look like a working lady tonight. Don't ask why.
What do you got in an 18-inch fishnet?
I need 6-inch heels.
I mean,
Which is like,
Yeah.
and Iora would be like, "Yeah, you got to go talk to Vez, or you got to go talk to Nux on that one."
Yeah.
I'd rather not talk to my cousin about this.
I don't judge.
He just happens to have fishnet stockings for bow-legged goblins sitting around.
So do you want to roll a survey for that, perhaps?
Sure.
All right.
That makes sense. I rolled a 5 and a 3.
All right. So you're looking for other entrances and exits.
Yeah, and like I said, I was specifically just trying to like keep an eye out for obviously some person of interest who keeps recurring, showing up and coming in and out.
So when you first start around the blowhole and stuff, you see some patrons going in and out and out. But you do notice that there is this one dwarf person that keeps on going in and out multiple times, and they always kind of seem shady. Their body language is
Like they're on guard, kind of.
yeah, exactly. And then you're like, okay, mental note, like, snapshot that.
Snapchat it to my group. It's the Night Snail Snapchat group.
Look at this shady fucker.
And so Iora is like, Vez is out there being a goblin hooker, and Iora looks at the Snapchat, takes a big sigh, and goes back to brushing the Kelpie that we bought together. That's right.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What was the horse's name again?
Shooting starfish.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. And so then you go to the manhole just on that one in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
That's a few blocks down. And you see that same dwarf yet again go in and out there. And one of those times you actually go down. Like you see him go into the manhole. You follow him. And you see like it zigs and zags a bit. And there's like this one part where he just kind of goes up to the stone wall. And he pushes something and then like pulls what looks like there's a bone sticking out. And he pulls it. And a secret door opens up and you see him go down.
Okay, cool.
And at the other place, you don't see anything.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to follow him home one night.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
I want to see where he lives.
Yep.
And
So actually, you follow him. And he lives around the Stout Estate.
oh, okay. Kai will look in his window.
Sure. Yeah, you look in his window. Yeah, you look in one of these times, and he has this very big leather-bound journal, and it has unfurls and stuff, and you see him just marking down stuff.
A journal, you say? Mm-hmm. Can I put my little goblin hands around my eyes and like make binocular look and zoom in on what he's writing? And is it in Dwarven?
It is in Dwarven.
Ah, shit.
Well, that's what you get with a 5.
Well, I'm gonna steal it anyway.
Okay, go ahead and roll prowl.
Oh, lordy. Am I doing the right thing? I don't know. I have 3.
I think this is something Vez would do. So yeah, you're doing the right thing.
Oops. I have to roll 3. 6, 1, 1.
Yeah. Wow. Nice. All right.
Is there a rule for crit skin of your teeth?
So you go back to wherever you are, somewhere safe, right? And you're looking over this journal. And it's all.
I want to hold on for flashback information. So you can give me what you want to right now, but my thing is like, I got this journal. It's in Dwarven. And I know somebody who can read Dwarven. So if I need a flashback for something.
The only thing I would say that is of interest, like, yeah, it's all fucking dwarven, but you notice like there's a lot of pages that you can't read, but you notice there's all these like tick marks.
Okay.
Like they're keeping count of something.
Sure.
And that's what you can surmise
Without
dwarven. Okay, last one. DeMarco.
I guess I would try to. We've already got exit. We got means of carrying gold. Vez got a journal.
Fighting or something? Like, do we need weapons or anything?
Well, I was more concerned about who we're dealing with so that we know what to be prepared for. Because we know that there's a religious group doing stuff in there. And as you found out, the stouts were kind of going in and out of there too.
Or somebody who was close to the stout or lived close to the stouts.
Right. So it's kind of important we know what we're dealing with, I guess.
I feel like we have to guess it's the Order of Fire and Blood.
Yeah.
We can guess, but we can't be certain. Like, they might be involved somehow.
If we were
but
playing,
it might be...
if we were playing the Quiet Year, I would give Josh contempt because he keeps using them.
I guess that's what I mean. We might have suspicions and we have a pretty good idea of who it is. But any more information we could get with like what they actually do and perhaps like get rumors and stuff.
Not to mention, I mean, if you look at the list of how many people who hate us, it could be anybody.
That's true.
So I guess I'll do some digging into that. And I guess I would, since Vez has had an eye on the place for a while and has seen the people that have been coming in and out, I would probably ask Vez, hey, Vez, have you found any people who might have been going in and out of that Thieves Guild or whatever?
And yeah, it was this dwarf.
Yeah, and so then I don't necessarily want to mess with the dwarf because that's Vez has already messed with them. I would probably just find somebody who I want to find like a straggler, and kind of interrogate them for information about what's going on down there and whatnot. So I'm going to pick on the weakest, most meek-looking one.
Okay.
You know, the one that looks like they would be like, the one that looks like a squealer. You know, you look at them and you're like, oh, that's a squealer right there.
Like he's nervous and antsy and sweating
like,
all the time.
All right.
Oh, man, it's me, Timmy the Squealer.
Timmy the Squealer. That's kind of a terrible name.
So after, since Vez has been looking out and everything like that, if Vez is able to point you to someone and like, well, you go and you apprehend behind.
I guess it would be like one time when Vez is doing their survey thing. I'd probably be there with them and kind of catch where the
look at that scrawny one.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at that scrawny.
It's a little skinny human.
Right.
And so you definitely apprehend him.
I will apprehend them and I will throw them into a back alley where we can have a private conversation.
Yes. How do you have this private conversation?
Oh, I just I toss them around a bit. I'll toss them around like into like some trash cans. And then I'm going to use my command to intimidate and say, all right, I know you're all doing something shady down there and that wherever it is you're going, I'm not going to clue them in to know that I know how much I know.
Right.
So I'm going to say, whatever you guys are doing, what group are you representing? What group are you part of? And
Sure.
And I rolled a 5-4-1.
5-4-1. Okay. You rough him up and Timmy the Squealer. He's like, oh man, I'm just a patsy for the Order of Blood and Fire.
Order of Blood and Fire. What kind of business y'all got down wherever you're at?
There's a lot of stuff going down there, man. Where do you want me to start?
What business have you got? Where are you guys meeting at?
Is this like it was an old left out Thieves Guild or something?
Thieves Guild. What business have y'all got down there?
I don't know. I'm just working for them. I'm doing errands, and they seem to be setting up something real big. I don't know what. And they say don't go around there, and I don't go around there because I just beat them. Blood magic. No.
Do you look like blood magic? No.
Oh, blood
magic. What are you doing with them then?
Probably have his parents or something. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, well, it's the Border of Blood and Fire. Suspicions
How
confirmed.
many people are down there?
How big of a group are we talking down there? What's your security like?
There's...
How big is this operation? Who's all involved?
There's a lot.
What's your social security?
55555. No. There's a lot of people. Every single day, there's more people. There's a lot. And there's these dwarves, and there's a whole bunch of people. There's people of all races. There's people in chains down there. I don't understand. There's every single day, there's more people down there.
Huh. Okay.
What does he do down there?
Yeah, what do you do down there, Timmy?
What does Timmy do down there?
Serves the people in chains water.
I definitely don't squeal at people, but I definitely don't do that.
I run the errands, like I say. like when we have to go send messages, we don't use the Orphans Guild. We use me and stuff and other people. You can't trust the orphans right now, especially when you got to go to the Black Peaks and the Stouts, and some other people.
Oh, and some other people, huh?
Yeah.
So you're one of these important messengers, huh? I'm going to shake him down for if he's got any messages on him or anything like that. And that would connect me to that. Can I use like a finesse on me or something like that, or to get this to like search him?
Oh yes, you could do finesse.
All right, I will use finesse because I got 2 in that. Woo woo. I'm searching him for any valuable information he may have on him in physical form, and that is a 6 and a 5.
Oh man.
Man, don't get the letter that's in my left breast pocket.
Exactly. It's like, oh no. And so you bring it out and you unfold it. It's to the Black Peak prison, and it's
is that it? He doesn't have. It's just to the Black Peak.
This one is,
right.
And it is. So it's to Mr. Templeton Black, and it writes, Mr. Templeton Black, thank you for the shipment of human capital. We expect the next shipment tonight at 6 p.m. The next 20 should hopefully tip us over for us to be able to execute our plan. I look forward to your visit. If not, I will see you with your wonderful wife at your honeymoon location later this month. Yours truly, Santher Bloodfire.
I'll see you at your honeymoon with Bloodfire magic.
So tonight he's going to be in.
Well, there's a shipment of.
Well, he's
people.
visiting, from what I understand.
Maybe not. She doesn't know. She's hoping.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He might be visiting. If not, then they'll meet him at his honeymoon.
Exactly. See your
in
really
a month from now.
Yeah, really at the end of the month, and see your really sad wife.
See your sad wife. Who cares?
We don't care.
Who cares?
Nobody cares about that.
Who cares?
You guys are horrible.
No.
I'm not horrible. It's just like, don't run away with the farm boy. Whatever.
Get money.
Money over everything.
Money.
Since you guys are all like a little secret operation you got going on here, do you guys use any kind of passcodes or phrases?
So good.
Like, the fire lives in...
It burns when I pee.
No! Something cool. Like, you say, somebody says something too, and then they say something back.
Right.
Kind of thing.
Oh, like the eagle has landed, there is no eagle kind of thing.
Yes, exactly. There's fire in my heart and blood in my hands. Hands.
That's
Like,
good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. There's fire in my heart, and your reply is, and blood on my hands.
There's fire in my heart and blood in my hands. I don't think there's anything else.
I don't think so. No, not Timmy. You're done with Timmy.
Other than if I let him go, I'm like, I have to roll a command to make sure he doesn't like squeal on me.
Yeah.
That's why I was thinking.
Or you could just murder
You rolled
him.
a 5 earlier,
Yeah.
Ooh,
so
murder.
So
that's already done.
yeah,
Wait, you could still decide to murder him.
Oh, I guess you could murder him.
I don't want to murder because well, then again, this is our last heist, so it won't be like, well, you murdered somebody.
This mission was loud and messy.
And if I'm going to be a piece of shit, I may as well go all the way.
I mean, I
shit.
could see the train of logic.
Can I just dunk him in a trash can and manacle him in it so he's like stuck in there or like can't get out? And he's like, leave me, hey.
Whatever
seems like Josh will fuck us over for that for sure.
Probably.
Or can I dunk him in the trash can and bring him back to our hideout and hold him prisoner or
You
kidnap
can
him?
cut off his head and shove him in a trash compactor.
Okay, I won't even make you roll. So Timmy's like, "Can I go now?" And you just go.
I take a look around real quick.
There's no one around.
No one around, and just like, and then walk away.
Can I go now? You go to hell.
Like it's just like a like not even like an effort thing. It's just like a passing motion. He's just like,
It's like
you're dead.
Squeezing a rotten strawberry.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Or a cherry tomato.
Nobody saw me, so I'm good. And he's already in the trash. So trash in the alleyway.
This is going to be a dark one.
Yeah, I'm a piece of shit, and I'm going all the way.
All right. Wow.
I'm cold.
Yeah,
man.
I know.
I was gonna say, like, it seems like something DeMarco would do right now, but I don't know.
He's kind
You
of
would know
like
better.
he's like going the bad guy route now.
It's gonna be a
And as a reminder, last time I got the blueprints or whatever to get through the
doors.
The doors.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got that. Yep.
Okay.
So what is the? I'm guessing everyone's load is fucking heavy for this
Yeah.
one.
Yes.
So everyone mark that.
Yeah.
I'm heavy.
2 extra load because of our like thieves
Or-
rigging.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then both DeMarco and Nux get even more.
10. We have 10 each.
Yeah.
Dang.
I think I'm going to go light, just,
Yeah. I mean, you want to be nimble, right?
Right. Right.
Another thing is so we don't use the devil's bargain very much, and so if you at some point in this score you run out of resources and you want more resources, we can maybe figure out a devil's bargain.
Okay. I remember when you tried to introduce Devil's Bargain.
Well,
for
it's an
previous
actual
game.
Yeah, we're like, no.
Yeah, the previous game was like, and then we barely ever used it.
No, I used it.
Well, you used it a couple times, but it feels like the same way here. We barely used it.
Yeah, I don't.
Devil's bargain is for losers.
It's actually a really good way of getting more stuff, but it's just
It's not a really good way.
It's hard to think of creative ones.
It's like saying the cash advance payday loan is a really good way of getting some extra money.
it is
Like it's not. It's a terrible way, man.
In the long term.
in the long term.
If you're good for it.
Yeah. What is your approach? Is it assault, deception, stealth, occult, social, transport, not transport?
I feel like stealth. Aren't we just sneaking in a door and...
So you're-
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to do stealth, or if we just want to raid the place.
Well, I mean, we went to the trouble of getting the passcode and everything.
That's true.
So it kind of defeats the point if we just
I mean, I don't really understand what deception method means.
Lure, trigger, probably not deception then.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we want to. So here's my thought. I don't give a shit about. Vez gives a shit about blood magic.
Right.
So if he
gets
sees it
lots of shits.
happening, he's going to be drawn to it. But overall, he just wants to get gold and get out. Because blood magic can figure out some other time. But right now, he's really into this money idea.
I think deception would have been like if we would have said, "No, we're going to disguise ourselves as a cleaning crew that they hired to come in and
I
clean."
mean, if we want,
And I don't see that happening.
we could also be we know that there's a shipment of human goods coming. We could also slip into that,
Yeah.
Oh,
as well.
Yeah, that's another option.
We know that there's a
That's deception, isn't it?
that's what would have been
Deception.
deception.
That would be deception.
I mean, we
Right?
could still do that.
I like that. I think we prepared for the stealth.
Yeah.
I think we've got the resource. I think our prep was guiding us toward a deception, or not a deception, a stealth entry.
Okay. So what is the point of infiltration? What is...
You want to do blowhole?
I prefer not to, but I know we've already done it.
Yeah, but I mean,
guess-
Vez has seen people go through the manhole,
Yes.
or the dwarf has.
Oh, the place where the bone in the wall. You could do that.
That seems... Because the blowhole seems like one of those places that's open all the time and I don't know.
It's a bar. It's not a... So it'll be closed at some points.
So we could sneak in when they're closed,
Right. I guess that's not too bad.
and it will give us more cover than being out on the street.
That's true. And it's also right next to my hostel, so we can...
And there might be,
and the
Hostel, is that what you call it now?
I don't know.
depending on what time they close at night.
I kind of forget exactly what a hostel is. Isn't it like a hotel?
For
Kinda.
poor kids, yeah.
Yeah.
Transients.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a hostel then. Yeah.
No, it's not.
No, it's
Except
not.
the transients are
No, it's a brothel.
monsters,
brothel.
prostitutes.
That's called a brothel.
Yeah, it's a brothel, but hostel sounds better.
So sounds like stealth.
Yeah. I think we'll hole up at my brothel,
Okay.
Wait, what do you mean?
and then we'll sneak on over after closing.
The blowhole is right next to the brothel.
Yeah.
I know.
I know what Dave was thinking.
I know.
Hole up.
The only thing I was going to mention was during the time, I don't know what time they would close, but because they're expecting a shipment at 6, I don't know if they'll be processing that through till tomorrow morning, or if there'll be a time where they're just less than. But then again, I guess I wouldn't know. I should ask
know.
Timmy about that.
Timmy probably would have known.
Wouldn't have. Yeah, he's they don't tell him too much,
No.
or they try not to.
No. The stealth is pretty much you're going through and you're going straight through the Thieves Guild underground entrance and all that kind of stuff.
yeah.
I suggest we dress up as ghosts.
I suggest we dress up as the hooded religious figures.
Are you dressing up as anything?
Yes, we're wearing cloaks.
Oh, okay.
Like they were wearing black cloaks, right?
When we saw them in the stout vaults, were they wearing cloaks?
They were wearing maroon cloaks.
Yes, we wear maroon cloaks.
But I mean, I thought, well, what was the dwarf wearing when he came in? You saw him several times.
What was the dwarf wearing when he came in? Joggers?
I thought at one point you had said black cloaks, but I might be wrong.
It's a black cloak with some red embroidery over, in some
Could be.
parts of it.
And it has their number and their nickname on the back.
Yeah, exactly. It says FMB or FB. Josh, I just want to see Josh think about that. What?
Yeah, I was like, wait, why are you
Fire
trying?
and blood.
Oh,
Well, you forgot the
it's FMB. I was like, what's the M for?
and
Oh.
FNB.
Okay.
F and B.
F and B. So the dwarf was dressed up as this, like, almost like an adventuring gear.
That's it? Mm-hmm. What a bad secret organization where they just do dress up as whatever.
Well, but the description from, like, the ghosts and stuff that Tombs was talking to, they were wearing, like, maroon cloaks and other things like that. They're wearing
cloaks.
Yeah. Let's figure out how many dice there are. So is this operation particularly bold or daring?
Yes.
It's
I'm
pretty
pretty
bold.
sure.
Okay.
We're strolling in.
Directly into the lion's
All right.
den.
Does the plan's details expose the vulnerability of the target or hit them where they're weakest?
They have too many entrances.
There are a lot of entrances,
I don't
but
think that's a weakness.
I don't really think
And
so.
it's infinite gold, which is their weakness.
And they
I would
suck.
say we know enough about them to know that that's kind of their weakness. Like we're kind of really well prepared.
Okay.
Now that we know it's them, yeah.
So that's okay. And you start off with 1, so you're at 3. Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight
Yes.
for this
We
operation?
just did. Goblin Bank. They're helping us.
But not for the engagement.
Not for the engagement, no.
Yeah.
I have a dwarven journal, and I'm going to have a cat read it to me at one point. At some point, maybe. If it needs...
Kitty.
I can't remember the cat is.
This is for this operation.
Don't do
Okay, so sure, you get another one. You're at 4.
Yeah.
However, there are plenty of enemies or rivals that will interfere, and I will use
Yeah.
the Travelers Protection League, and I will use...
Wait, we're friends with them.
No, you're
No,
not.
we're friends with the friendly.
Oh,
whatever.
Friendly Service League.
Yeah,
And
friendly
I will,
service.
Fortunate.
and I will use the 10. So I will give you a -2.
At least the friendly service.
So you're at a 4 now. You're back down to a 2.
What?
I get +1 because of my weaving the web.
Yep. So 3. So, but however, you're attacking a thing that's more tiers than you, so you're back down to a 2. Hey.
Of all the things about this game, this entanglement roll is the part that I hate the most.
Yeah.
It's so heavy.
Yeah.
Should
John
say-
wants to roll.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I
don't
don't.
want
want
this.
to?
I
I
don't
do not
this.
want to.
Yeah, I want the blame. I want all that blame.
Double
Come on.
6s.
I got a 6.
And what's the other one?
1.
Yes. Thank you, John.
And we'll see how this all starts next time. Thanks for listening to Tales from Moxferry. If you liked what you heard, you can find more at geekspective.com and on Twitter at geekspective. You can also find me on Twitter at EvilDMJosh if you're interested in geeky tweets. This episode was edited by Rudy Basso. He can be reached on Twitter at Rudy Basso for all your podcast needs. If you'd like to support Tales from Moxferry, you can become a patron at patreon.com/geekspective, or write a review on iTunes instead, or just tell a friend. Thank you for listening. See you all in 2 weeks.